Coach, what did you like to see from your teams at this point of the season?
Well, you would think, Kevin, that at this point we would be making fewer mistakes, and especially mental mistakes where we break down. There's always going to be physical mistakes. You're going to have some turnovers. Hopefully they're not out of carelessness. But you shouldn't be missing rotations or not executing a play, not setting a screen. Execution and attention to detail should be good by now.
Pulls up. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Fofana takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Brownlee. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Diabate. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Brownlee knocked loose. Thompson with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for your home team, Diabate. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one misses.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Pass to Diabate. Tipped away. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Of course, John Morant's name first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us, so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
While we have the chance, we'd like to reveal the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Down low. Here's Dadier. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Baller. The shot missing.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
No good from outside. Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Dadier. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, third team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your home team, Dadier, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Just about an even 40% to start. Baller passes to Ramos. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Baller from past the arc. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the paint. Pass to Dadier. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Dadier. And Thompson sends it back. There's the lob to the hoop, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, easy
fourth
call.
Team foul. At the line for 2, number 23.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And so the first quarter is in the books.
With the score,
Up 7.
your home team.
And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of the screen.
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Pass to Dadier.
Away team foul. Brownlee. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Poked away. 5 on the clock. Thompson from long range. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Count it. He's got 7.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. To the wing on the left. Fires from the line. That one doesn't go.
Well, the process was good. A solid look inside. And it's a great finish! Oh, my gosh.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Changing it up here. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You take a look at Thompson. He's pulled in a lot of votes, nearly enough, in fact, to break into the top 10 in the Western Conference.
Yeah, and probably wishing he was a little higher on that list, but there's just too many other guys also having fantastic seasons.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Back to Thompson. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Driving the lane. Can't cash in from close range.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Gone 1 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. He's covered by Thompson. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, Stan, Jaren Jackson had to play a bigger role and was effective.
Yeah, Kevin, I think we were all a little surprised at his offensive game. You know, he got more opportunity and we saw him doing more things. He also played more at the center spot, you know, so he's become a great two-way player. We knew he was always an elite defender.
Absolutely. And he can't get the first one. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And he sinks the second. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here's Diabate. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Brownlee hits the jumper in space. He's got 13.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Here's Dadier to the inside. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And he gets it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Amos can't hit. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for your home team, number 4. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
It doesn't go for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the second. Offensive rebound. Clock at 4. Poked loose. And they're pushing it up. Here's the dude. Buries the corner three. The dude's got 10 points.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
A minute 20 left to play here in the half. And he makes good on the layup. 6 points for him.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Baller, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Number 8, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's the dude. 10 points for him. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. Pass to Dadier. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Delivering the blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Bradley. The old saying, no rebounds, no rings. How important is it to continue to have 5 guys go to the glass in the second half?
Yeah, all five guys. But I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, I mean, we all got to get in there and rebound.
You can't score unless you have the ball, right? Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing them. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense, rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so here's the home team. Here's Diabate. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the layup.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
He takes it in. He's off on that one. Being a disastrous 25% from the field so far. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Connects, the jumper drops. He's got 8.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
Here he goes. Shoots from 8. That one wide left.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
The quick look, no good that time. Gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense,
shooting 2,
things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
He's off on the second. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. That one, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The dish to Thompson. Brownlee misses the 3.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
The offensive rebound, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in the single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable.
Fans, make some noise for your dance team.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see which teams over the last month have been best at scoring points off turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. They get a hand on it. Inside, here's Dajier, and he jams it with authority.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Goes up the baseline. That one, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Ramos the pass to Thompson. Another shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 28, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
The ball goes to your home team.
And the home team has possession. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Baller. He has 5. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Baller's got 7 points. Gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Pass to Dajier.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the right side. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. The dude grabs the miss. The dude's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Banked in off the glass.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
So both teams making some changes here. 1:31 left to play in the third. And that one drops for him.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Baller off with the layup.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Knocks it loose. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Clock at 6. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Ramos. Still scoreless. Pass to Ball. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. He has 6.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Number 8, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Fofana. No good there with the step-back J.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Baller lays it up and banks it in.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Pass to Diabate. To the paint, Fofana. A second chance effort. That's tipped. They recover it. Thompson inside, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. On Sunday, they'll start out on the road and play the Lakers in Los Angeles. Then on Thursday, They'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The pass to Baller. Three-pointer. That shot, no good.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from three.
Here's Dadier, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Something we're used to seeing here in the NBA, Coach. Retired players being critical of the younger generations. What's your assessment?
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
Thompson, he's checked in for Baller. He hits both from the stripe. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. And here we go. Here's Diabate. It's deflected.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Thompson up top. And Dadier pulls it down. Going a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Diabate, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Thompson outside. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Kicks it to Thompson. Pass to Diabate. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Fofana. That three off the mark.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
First personal foul, second team foul.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
Shooting for the away team. Brownlee. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And the shot goes down.
Number 4.
Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the wing right side. 5 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Shoots it. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Being 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Comes up empty down low. Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
9 feet out. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Diabate. Six to shoot. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying in the international game.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To stop the drought, it's not going to go for him. visiting club takes the win on the road. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. The bench was huge tonight. They came through. How big was their performance?
That just shows you that whoever's coming in the game, just be ready. We got the next man up. When your number is called, just be ready to play. Help us win ball games.
Well, they did that tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. See you later.